I want to do something that I think is really constructive and for the cause we all want to embark on. And that is a challenge to define weaponization. What is it? I know I've had this conversation with many in the room. We all kind of in our gut know it when we see it, but I think, as we look at the difficulty there is for accountability within the system, the laws don't clearly map to the misbehavior and what should be criminal activity that occurred over previous years. And so, to the extent we still have a United States Congress in this country that can legislate, I think we should be driving the conversation as to what are permanent fixes and solve for. And then as a secondary part of that, how do we counter what we already know the charge is, that everything President Donald J. Trump is doing now and through his Department of Justice is in fact the same thing President Biden did, which I reject wholesale, but I think our panelists will have some very informed thoughts on that. Third is a bias point for me at the Oversight Project, because this is why we started what we did, is the way weaponization, in my view, was really able to work is a complete asymmetry in the legal services industry. They were able to pick people apart because the right and common sense America do not have giant foundations of lawyers that are ready to step in and protect them. And so they played off that asymmetry, and they could play off it again. And that leads me into the final kind of topic I want to make sure we get to. And this is one that I think is a tough one. It's the status of de-weaponization efforts and this golden opportunity that President Trump has given us by being back in the White House to actually solve for those things, the things that Ed Martin is working on every single day. What should be next? What needs to be done? Because I think we all share that same fear that the victory right now could be temporary. And we need to be driving towards permanent solutions so we never find ourselves in the positions that we've been in again.